y'all doing? How your mama doing, y'all? Okay, y'all, check this out. I am in the kitchen. I know I'm screaming because I got my disco music going. Y'all, I am really super hungry today, and I'm craving me some shrimp croquettes. Now, I did not plan on recording this, but I decided to, let me go ahead and show them how I do it. And I had to compromise a couple of things, so that's why I decided to go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing. Of course, you're going to need some shrimp. These are just some large shrimp. It depends on what size your jalapeno is. These are pretty big size jalapenos. I ate my extra large shrimp, so all I had in the freezer was some large. So I'm going to compromise with these large shrimp. They're already clean and deveined. I just took the shell off and I left the tail on. Again, y'all excuse me, I'm recording again from my iPod. I still got to figure out my video downloaded thing or whatever. But anyway, I just hit it with a dash of Slap Your Mama seasoning. Just a little bit, not too much. And of course, you're going to need some bacon and you're going to need some Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, the key to the way I make mine, the key is to have them looking like this. Yeah, it's the bacon. I use, of course, a whole slice of bacon, and you want to get the cheap, not too cheap, but you want to get some bacon with meat on it. You don't want to get that expensive bacon. You don't want to get the thick bacon because it's going to be harder to wrap. I mean, you can use the thick bacon and wrap it and put toothpicks in it, but I just like to stick with. I'm just using some bar-S bacon. Now, from my trial and error, what you do is, from my trial and error, hope my music is not too loud. Ooh. Lauren, y'all, I'm so sorry, bootleg ghetto video, but I just want to record this really fast. Cut the music down for me a little bit. Okay, what you're going to do is, what I do, you're going to start off with your whole clean jalapeno. What you do is just put these in some water and some cold water. Not hot water, but just some cold water. You want to use cold water because the hot water is going to make these babies steam up. You're going to be in here sneezing, scratching your nose, coughing. It's going to be a hot mess. Your nose is going to be running. I have some gloves right here. I didn't use them, but you can use gloves. But I don't know. I forgot to put them on, so whatever. So what you do is just want to soak them in some water, cold water. Okay, so I already drained them and out of that, took it out. Okay, now what you do is just cut it. Gonna cut your pepper, cut the tip of it off. Okay, throw that part away. I'm gonna slice it, and it's best to use, of course, a sharp knife because you don't want to really mess with these peppers too much. But like I say, the steam is gonna come up and it's gonna just be pepper smell everywhere. So what you're gonna do is just, I have a plastic bag right here. You just want to just take that, just cut that middle part out. Of course, what makes peppers hot, of course, is the seeds. So you want to make sure you have no seed at all left in your pepper. Now, like I said, really quick, this is just my way. There are plenty of ways you can make this. But again, so I'm already coughing. Again, this is how I like them. Some people, they use a sliver, but really quick, this is how I do it. It's probably easier ways. It's probably harder ways. But once again, before you come in, this is just my way. This is how I like to do mine. And like I said, I'm feeling extra greedy today, so they're going to take all of that out. Make sure you don't leave no seed. And again, I apologize for my angle and everything, but I just want to, somebody's going to be like, wow, I'm going to make those. I never thought of it that way. Yeah. So just take that middle section out so you're left with that. Okay? Now, what I did was, like I said before, I've already took the shell off of these. They were already clean and deveined. So what I do is give me a knife, See, the shrimp is shaped like that. All I did was go under there and I cut it. Don't cut the whole shrimp in half. I just cut it right under there so the shrimp can lay in my pepper. You're going to see that as I start doing it. You want the shrimp to be long like that. Again, this is my way. Okay, now, you get your jalapeno, you get you, I use a, it's just easy for me to use a butter knife. I spoon some. You don't want to spoon a lot of this cheese in it because, you know, it's going to be bubbly and, you know, it's going to be melting and everything. So you don't want to just overload this with the cheese. About that much. Like I said before, these are large shrimp. And as you can see, these peppers are pretty big. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to double up because, yeah, y'all, I'm a little bit hungry today. I mean, that fits in there perfectly. But I had some peppers over here that was bigger than this. So I'm going to go ahead and double up and put 2 shrimps in here. Again, this is my way. You want the end of it to be hanging over like that. Now you get your bacon. Start at the tail end and just wrap. Not too tight, you don't want the shrimp to fall off, not too loose either. That's why I suggest you use the thin, you know, pretty cheap bacon so you can just wrap it like that. And I'm not going to waste no bacon. I'm going to put that piece of bacon right there, y'all. Bam. So that way you don't have to use no toothpicks and figure out all that. I'm not going to do all that. So that whole shrimp is covered up with that bacon. It's together. I'm going to show you my pan in a minute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish up this. This is what I'm working with so far. Again, I apologize, y'all. So I'm going to put this in the oven after I finish up the rest of them. And I'll come back with the finished result.